Alright, so I got a couple tips for you guys that are looking to improve your wheelies. This is what has helped me over the years. First thing I'll start with is front wheel spin. When you first come up in a wheelie, your front wheel is going to be spinning. That actually helps keep you stable. Obviously it's not going to spin forever, but it's going to help with your wheelies quite a bit. When you're practicing in a parking lot for like one-handers, scrapes, it's just going to make it easier. When it stops spinning, it's almost like the bike gets top heavy. That's just something you got to deal with when you wheelie for a long time. Second tip, seat cover. Highly recommend a good grippy seat cover. I've had the seat 2 years and I just replaced the seat cover a month ago, and it's made a hell of a difference. I went from 2-mile wheelies to 4-mile wheelies, and reason being is the seat's so grippy, it puts less stress on your arms to hold you onto the bike. It's actually holding your ass on more, which is what you want. You don't want to be like holding on for dear life. You want to be like calm, relaxed, sitting at balance point and just cruising, you know. And then this leads me to my third tip, holding on. You want smaller grips. Just normal size grips, nothing crazy big, you know. Just something that's you can fit your hands around nice, doesn't feel too big. It'll definitely help being able to hold on for longer doing wheelies. And then another thing is tire pressure and tires in general. I run around 25 psi, which more psi, the more your bike's going to do this, sway back and forth. That does help with circles, but if you're trying to go in a straight line, it's going to mess you up a little. But it does help with your balance in general, just trying to keep straight. So I run 25 psi. These are 20% off-road tires, 80% on-road tires. Are the Shinko E705s. I highly recommend. If you're mainly going to be riding on the street, highly recommend supermoto wheels. I highly recommend the tire for the terrain you're on. That'll make a big difference. I mean, I could wheelie these on dirt roads, no problem. Less psi, you're going to be able to go straight. More psi, you're going to be like this a little more. And then another tip, this isn't really related to the bike, but you want to keep an eye on the road you're on. A lot of these back roads are angled down for like drainage, runoff, you know, especially these farm fields around here, and rain, so it doesn't collect in the middle. So you're going to be falling to the right a lot, and then you're going to try and counterbalance it, so you're going to fall to the left, so you're going to be like this a lot. I highly recommend trying to find a straight road, nice flat, freshly paved road where you can just keep going straight, where you're not fighting the roads. But pop up, front wheel spin, do a little bit of swerves, whatever. One hand, whatever. Drop back a little. Just be ready for that rear brake. Front wheel's still spinning. Front wheel stopped. I can definitely feel it. You can feel it in the handlebars. But this road's pretty smooth. Doesn't really angle down. Able to ride it still. You want to lean forward a little bit, but not too far forward. Just keep your head up, torso forward a little bit. Don't just hang back here, you know. Be close. You're trying to balance the top more than the back. Just keep it going. See, I'm pretty smooth here. The last row I was like all over the fucking place. See, it just depends on the road.